Alrighty, friends, we've talked about the characters, setting, and we've talked about the rising action. Now we're going to talk about the conflict, the falling action, and the resolution. Let's start with looking at this picture that we have here at the top. This picture that you guys see right there, I just lit it up in blue, is of her mom washing the rug. This gives us a clue about what the conflict is. So let's get ready to type about the conflict. On your exit ticket, you are going to type the green box. That's right, the green box. You're going to know that it's ready when it lights up in blue, just like you see on my screen. This means that you can type your sentence now. So a sentence that tells us about the conflict, we have a clue with our picture of Emma's mom washing the rug. Why is this a conflict? Why is this a problem? What happens after Emma's mom washes her rug? Can Emma draw without her rug? No. Is that a problem? Yes. So that tells us right there what our conflict is. The conflict is Emma cannot draw without her rug. You guys see how I finished that sentence in the box? That's what you're going to do on your exit ticket. You're going to click and type. If you think it's going to be hard to remember conflict when it's your turn to type, you should be writing it down, or you're going to come back to watch this video. Next, we want to talk about the falling action. We have two pictures here that tell us about the falling action. This first one that you guys see with the blue squares is when Emma is at school. This is after her mom washes her rug, and she's acting different. She doesn't want to draw, and she doesn't want to share the crayons. Her teacher and her friends are worried about her. This is the first event of our falling action. So we are going to click the green box that says number 1 and type a sentence. Emma acts different and does not want to draw. So you can say that she doesn't want to draw, that she acts differently. You can say both those things. Put it in your own words. But for your first sentence of falling action, you should have a sentence that tells me about this picture right here of when Emma's at school. Our next picture that gives the clue of the falling action is when Emma is throwing away all of her art supplies, including her rug. That's a really big deal because we know Emma uses her rug to draw. But she doesn't like it anymore now that her mom washed it. She can't get the same inspiration now that it's clean. So for number 2, you're going to click the green box. Just like it lit up in blue for me, it will light up in blue for you. And now it's your turn to write a sentence. Emma throws away her rug. That is what you should have for your second sentence of falling action. And then our last box down here is our resolution. What happens at the end? How is the conflict solved? We see that Emma is able to draw at the end of the story. But how? She doesn't have her rug anymore. Her mom washed it and then she threw it away. So how is she able to draw? If you guys think about the pages that we saw in the book, we see this first page where Emma imagines that there's something in her room. And then this next page where we see Emma goes outside and she's able to see those creatures from before and still draw. Then we see her drawing here at the end. So we know that she was able to still draw by finding inspiration around her. So now that we know that she was able to still draw by finding inspiration around her, we're going to click the green box. What are you clicking? That's right, you're clicking the green box. The green box is going to light up in blue, and now we're going to write a sentence about the resolution. The resolution is Emma finds new inspiration around her. And there we have our answer. If it's hard for you to remember the conflict, the falling action, and the resolution, click pause and write it down, or come back to this video. But we are not guessing because we're third graders and third graders try our best. Click pause and write this down, or you're going to need to go back during your exit ticket. Now I'm going to show you what your exit ticket looks like and where you're going to use those same steps to do this by yourself.